On that note of what you mentioned, like the action and stuff like that, there's certain people like Michael Jordan and whatnot that pledged to donate 100 million to particular black causes over the next 10 years. What do y'all think about an action like that? When you think about 100 million, it sounds like a lot of money, but over a span of 10 years, and I don't know how many organizations. I don't know if it's like one particular or let's say 10 particular organizations, because that might break up that amount of money even further. Like, what do y'all think about stuff like that?
Okay, let me just go first and then give the floor to everyone else. When it comes to Michael Jordan, I mean they both. When it comes to him, give him 100 million. For him, that's a lot. And the man has
Is
a lot of
that is
money.
that a lot for him?
Yes.
Like,
His company,
because
because
considering how much he
there's a
has, the
difference.
man is a billionaire.
I
Like, is that really a lot of money for Michael
does
Jordan?
he have a billion in cash or does he have a billion in a
You
state-owned
could
business?
you could Google that now. Michael Jordan is a billionaire.
Yeah, but
Like,
because some people they're billionaires, but they also look at like the estate he has, the product he has. They accumulate all of that, and
some
he's
of it
worth
might be
billions.
assets and you're
Yes.
worth a billion, but either way, if you're worth a billion, you have more than 100 million
Yeah, but
somewhere.
yeah,
Like,
I
you could
know
sell your
obviously.
cars, sell some stock, something
Yes,
to
but
turn that into liquid cash that is worth
well,
a
okay.
little more.
Let's say he's worth a billion, and he gave out 100 million. That's 10% of his worth.
Okay.
Like, if any other company gave 10% of what they're worth,
I feel you. I feel
would
you.
be way more than
Yeah,
100. Like that's why like we like
was I understand your analogy if he was giving
a lot
every
of people. Yeah, a lot of people don't even give 10% of what they make to charity.
Yeah, but again, Woods, 100 million, yes.
I
If
did
you
not.
go a billionaire is a lot of money, but you have to understand too what was what I find was the important thing in that whole story was over 10 years. Now he's going to make that back.
Yeah.
Even 10 years, he been done that.
But no, I get what you're saying. But before you give out a large sum of money, you have to first vet to see, okay, are these charities I'm giving the money to? Where's the money going to? Other
That's
stuff.
true.
Because a lot of companies gave money to Black Lives Matter, but they gave it to the wrong website now. They gave it to a man that just had a charity called Black Lives Matter, and not the real Black Lives Matter Foundation. So I would rather, instead of him, like, in a span of 10 years, yes, make sure the money you're giving out goes to the right things and to the people that actually are supporting the cause, and to maybe give it to colleges for black children to actually be able to go to college, stuff like that. If it's something like that, and it's in a span of 10 years, and he's if let's just say he's doing it for people for black kids to be able to go to school and stuff like that, and if it's in a span of 10 years, then yeah, then it's going to be able to help people for 10 years to be able to go to college or whatnot. Like, it really depends on where this money is going to. And maybe that's why it's taking 10 years, because if it's for colleges and stuff like that, then I get why it would take that long.
But basically, like that's a somewhat of a tangent from the main question. But it's like when it comes to donations like that.
But well, Rashid, how you feel about it? Well, MJ, Michael Jordan specifically. I forget MJ is also Michael Jackson. Yeah.
So 100 million over 10 years, that's 10 mil a year. Initially, like, to me, it don't really sound that bad. Just to me, like, I know he's worth a whole lot more. I don't know.
I mean, it's one of those things where I don't want it to like come off and misconstrue what I'm saying in the sense that I'm ungrateful and he shouldn't. It's just like
because
I don't know. Like, because to me, that's the thing, is like when it comes to my general standpoint on donations and philanthropy, charity is like nobody has to do this. So it's like whatever you decide to do, if you decide to contribute 100,000, 10,000, is like you didn't have to. You wasn't obligated by anybody to do anything. It's like it's your money, you made it, you free to do and spend it how you want. Like it ain't up to me. I feel like if you do have it, you should feel a little bit more compelled to give back in some kind of way. And however you feel is enough to do that. Because this is something that's come up many times with different crises and whatnot. Different celebrities donate a certain amount, and then there's a whole bunch of backlash because people feel they don't donate enough. And it's like, who is you to tell anybody? Yeah, who's you to tell anybody how much to donate? But I'm just thinking, like, when I see these donations, I don't know how much it changes. Because, like, when it comes to, like, donating money to charity, I know a lot of this, it kind of feels like hollow statements again to me, because a lot of this is just, okay, I move some money around. It's tax write-offs that I benefit from in a certain way too, while it's just kind of good PR for my company. Let's say Jordan brand. Jordan in particular is one of those people that had, with this last documentary and stuff like that and other things, how much people was going into him in particular with The Last Dance. Is like, you needed to do some PR to kind of rehabilitate your public image a little bit regarding certain things on Black issues in particular, because that was one portion of the document that they kind of focused on, how he didn't support a particular candidate that was running at the time and how much his endorsement could have potentially helped sway that election versus endorsing the racist thing. And then you made some comment about conservatives buy sneakers as well. And I was like, all right, Jordan. And that's kind of why I look at this somewhat. I'm thinking from that history, maybe I'm pessimistic and cynical and just trying to see the negative in it. I know the money certainly will help whoever it is that is going to. But
I think it's kind of like a Woods. I started to more understand what Woods was saying before with the whole looking for certain people, like certain companies more than others. Because when it comes to like Black activism or anything like that, I'm not looking for Jordan. Jordan, just like King was saying earlier, Jordan has historically showed that he doesn't give a shit when it comes to these kind of things. When it comes to even support, not even a tweet or social media post, nothing like that. Jordan has always been silent, no donation or nothing like that. So the fact that all of a sudden now, because this thing is a big social thing that's going on in the world now you want to give, now you want thing, but like, nah, move from here. Like, I ain't really give a shit. But like King said as well, on the same end of that coin, if he is giving, anything would be beneficial. Again, my whole thing is giving money, hearing all the stuff that happened in the past, doing a little research I have about it, and looking at the stuff that I have witnessed as well, giving money is not enough. Like, people could give money, but obviously, of all of the decades that have passed after money is given, I mean, can we say it has helped in any bit?
It hasn't helped, because at the end of the day, the only thing that actually makes change is
legislation.
The people that's in the government.
Yeah,
that's the thing.